job by scavenging. I once played in that place. Instead of going to school, the kids, they want to work and look for money. I saw the need of helping these children. I really want to, something like paying it forward. The pushcart is a mobile classroom, a mobile school. We put a mini library there and we used detachable tables and stools.
Basahin mo. Ano to? Pen. Pen. Sige, kunin mo yung pen sa loob ng box. Pen. Tama ba? Tama ba?
We get our funds by collecting bottles and newspapers, and then we sell them. And we also operate a mini store. You need education to be successful in life.
Ano ba dito?
So it's just giving them what others gave to me.
Tell us about your hero at cnn.com/heroes.
Well, looking back, growing up in a slum and the nearby dump site, it was normal as an ordinary kid could have. That's I thought. Until I mingled with different social classes of schoolmates. Discrimination and the feeling of being unwanted tore my heart out. I felt bad for myself. I was looked down on because of my appearance and my cheap-handed overclothes and my old shoes. It was hard if your father is earning almost $2 a day by driving a tricycle, and your mother, my mom, is at home doing laundry for other people. So they make merely around $100 a month way back in the 1990s. So this was like there was a kind of discrimination, social discrimination. I experienced using the same pair of shoes for more than 10 years, just lining up the sole with a plastic bag so that water won't seep into my feet. So I was often bullied. So this created bitterness in me and always wanting to fight back and make every opportunity to get even. I'm focused on one thing: revenge. I was so quiet and keeping those feelings munched through me, and during those years of seeking for an occasion of vengeance, it consumes me little by little. So my heart grew cold and wanted to give up everything. I almost quit school and joined another gang to make revenge. I was lost, troubled, and crying my heart out. But nobody heard. No one seems to care. I got so lost that I couldn't even find my way back to peace and happiness until the Lord found me in 1994. He used a Christian group called Club 8586 to lead me back to Him. So there I met a man whom I considered now my friend, my mentor, my teacher, and a father. He helped me pick up the broken pieces of my life by knowing Jesus deeper and deeper in my life. And that relationship with God healed my broken spirit. He guided me and helped me change my perspective about a lot of things. My mentor taught me if I want to get back with revenge to those who harmed me and threatened me, it will worsen the situation. So that's when I started my first volunteer work in a jail outreach program that my mentor pioneered. I was assigned to do some little work, just to distribute the sandwiches to the prisoners after the session. So I felt good about what I did, especially when you hear them appreciate those small efforts. So during those moments, I realized my responsibility to other people. And my mentor encouraged me to think of a positive way to get back to those who bullied and put me down. So we put up Dynamic Teen Company as an alternative club to students in campus. So I have learned then that if you see a need, do something to meet it, just like what Jesus did. So instead of being downcasted and depressed, I promised that I will do my best to study well and study hard, excel in school, to love learning, and use education as a springboard to helping other kids being discriminated socially. I made a covenant with God that I will pursue education and help change the ways of the badly damaged educational system in our country. This has become my new mission. So, may I invite you again to watch this short piece about my mission and the message it carries.
When you see children struggling and living in deplorable conditions, hungry and alone, do not pass them by. Connect with them. See them. This is what our next hero, Efren Penaflorida, understands because he used to be one of those children. He grew up poor and fought off the overwhelming pull to join a gang by connecting to his teachers and pursuing his education. Efren started the Dynamic Teen Company to show young people in the Philippines that there is a way out of poverty, that they don't have to take the path filled with violence and heartache. They can choose one filled with promise. And so every Saturday, Efren and his team wheel in the pushcart classroom for the children in forgotten parts of the city. He teaches them how to read, how to write, how to take care of themselves. It's a simple yet powerful connection between Efren and the children who are hungry to learn, craving hope and a hero in their lives.
I used to play at this place when I was a kid. These children will have their own family at 14 years old. They have their own babies. Some of them will be involved in gangs, violence, and drugs. Some of them might be dead right now.
Well, Efren was born poor, and he believed that the only thing that can get him out of there is to be educated.
I don't have resources, I don't have money, but what I only have is the education that I've learned in this place. Really sadden us when we see children who can't go to school because of poverty. So instead of them going to the school, we bring the school here, so through the pushcart. Right now we have 4 carts. We have a play center, literacy classes station, a clinic, and also a computer lab. What we're doing here is to at least help them realize the value of education and that learning is fun.
Pangarap ko rin po magkaroon po ng trabaho at para po matulungan ko po pamilya.
Yung mga bagay na mali, natututunan ko po tulad ng pagnanakaw, pagrarugby.
Nakikita ko kasi sarili ko dati sa mga bata ko na pag-alagala lang. Hindi ganun kaganda yung buhay. Kapag narating ko yung karunong classroom, tapos nakikita ko yung mga bata nagtatakbuhan. Natutuwa po ako kasi madadagdagan ko yung mga batang matuturuan ko ni Kuya.
Our dream with Dynamic Teen Companies to have a big space for play center, a big space for library, reading, and rooms for literacy classes. They are the heroes here. I want to give all the credits is for them. So as long as there are children who are deprived, who are less fortunate, Cariton will still pushing.